This video demonstration will instruct you on how to generate a new work order from a work order template by using the Print Email Scheduler. I created a work order template in a previous video. So if you're not familiar with work order templates, I suggest you look at that video first. Alright, for this demonstration I'm going to go directly to the Print Scheduler screen, and just a brief overview on what print schedules are. And when I say print, I should say print/email because it will do either or both. A print schedule is composed of three main components: a where to print, that's going to be your printer; a when to print, that's going to be a schedule; and a what to print, and that will be, in this case, a work order from a work order template. Now it could be any other report in the program, including history, status, PM lists, and these reports may be filtered. Alright, so to start with, I'm going to create my print setting. I'll click New, and I'll just call this the shop printer. That's just a user-friendly name. I will select the printer. In this case, I'm going to pick a print emulator called Snagit 11, and this will display what would be going to the printer. And I'll click Save. Okay, so I have this printer configured. That's my where to print. Next, I need a when to print. Now the thing about print schedules is, like most things in MaintSmart, they are reusable. So if I have a daily PM list, we have this one called daily. We could apply this to a lot of different things besides PM lists. All the schedule is going to tell us is when to do something. It's not going to tell us what to do. It's just going to say when to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and create a new one. And I think I'll call this Monday at 8 p.m. Monday 800. So 8 a.m. rather. Okay, so that's just a name. And the name, it's usually best if it kind of describes what it is, but you can name it whatever you want. So I'm going to say every, and notice there are some other options here. You could say on this day of the month, on the 10th of the month, for example, do something. On the third Tuesday of the month, do something. Every X amount of days, every 7 days, do something. In this case, we're going to pick the every Monday at 8 a.m. and I'll save that. Okay, so there's our schedule, and MaintSmart shows you here when the next Monday is coming up. In this case, today is the 25th of November 2014, so it's showing us 12/1/2014 at 8 will be the next time this schedule comes due. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and create the what to print. So we've done the where, the when, now it's going to be the what. So we go to this tab number 3, click New. In this case, we're going to do a print job, and we're going to give this print job a name. And we'll call it the Monday work order template. It's not very descriptive, but we'll just go with that for now. So what schedule do we want to use? Well, it's the Monday 8 o'clock. And use these print settings. Well, it's not going to be an email job, so we're going to pick the shop settings. Now in the second row of boxes, we need to make a decision. Are we going to use an existing report definition? This could be a PM list, could be some sort of status report, maybe parts that need to be ordered that are below minimum stock. The key here is selecting this pulls data that already exists in the database and generates a filtered and formatted report for you and then issues it. So this is existing data that it's getting the report from. Alternatively, in this case, we're going to use a work order from work order template. Now, a work order template is actually going to create a new work order that didn't previously exist in the database when it gets triggered. So this is actually creating data and then printing it. Okay, so I'm going to pick my work order template, and I'm going to pick a report file format, and we don't want to pick that one. We want to pick a work order with parts list and details. Would probably be the best. Okay, always send this print job to the printer. Okay, so I've set those. Looks like everything's good here. I'll hit save, and now MaintSmart has added this print job. So if we wait around for 6 days, this will go ahead and trigger. But what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and jump start this. Before I do that, I'm going to go to my program configuration, just check to make sure my print scheduler is turned on, and it's not. And actually I should have termed it the print schedule scanner, because what this is going to do, it's going to scan every 1 minute for print jobs that have come due. So I'll go ahead and select this radio button, always print schedule print jobs regardless of logged on user, and all you need to do that once. Exit the screen. Now I'm going to go ahead and jump start this. The way you do that is, and normally you wouldn't need to do this, but just for the purpose of demonstration, I'm going to select the row with the left mouse click, and I get this little button. So if I click on that button, this gives me the opportunity to change the date time. And so I'm just going to make it a month ago. Today is the 25th of November, so this is already passed. When that 1 minute rolls around, MaintSmart should realize that and generate a new work order from this template, and then reset this to the next print instance, which again will be 12/1, December 1st. So once this is set up, it just runs as fully automatic. There's nothing else you need to do. MaintSmart will always use the data that you set up as far as filters and so on. Now I see it's doing something here. So it's spooling up the Snagit print emulator, and actually there is our work order. This is what would have come out on your printer, and I'll go ahead and dismiss that. And if we look here, our next print date time did indeed transition to the next appropriate date. So this is another tremendously powerful feature in MaintSmart, not found in any other CMMS program. This can save you a lot of time and provide a lot of consistency to your maintenance operation.